Hello, it's Gillian. Gillian Harris Worldwide Metaphysical Services, and you can find me at gillianharrisworldwide.com so long as you spell Gillian with a G. How is everybody? Oh my gosh, I will try to pay attention if someone puts a thingy over here, a comment or something. I'll actually try to multitask today. But I just wanted to pop in here quickly. Last time I vlogged, I said that I was going to, on occasion, and maybe right now in this era, more times than not, talk about my experience as a CEO of a company that's been strangled to death by COVID-19, and just kind of share openly what I'm going through in hopes that it is actually of help to someone else. And then every once in a while, gosh, if you hear me say something where it sounds like I need some help and you know the answer, I thank you in advance. So today, about being normal, about, getting a job, getting a roommate during this kind of crisis, a health crisis and whatnot. So, and then also I want to touch on how spirit family is supporting me. And you might want to give some thought about that too. And, your spirit family is not necessarily your blood relatives, but some blood relatives are spirit family, but spirit family is like, the part that's our tribe. That's who we, get our learning and growing from and through and with, in each incarnation. And I am really just so grateful for a couple of my spirit family members, 3 of them in particular, who are just showing up, and I could not possibly get through this. Let me stay calm, get through this, at peace, without them. So, yeah, being normal. What? I feel a little bit grateful. Okay, I feel a lot grateful, just for the opportunity to be like everybody else. As a CEO, often felt like not like everybody else. Like I've got more work than everybody else. I have too much to do, and I have, so many people responsible for, or that I'm responsible for and stuff. But I feel, like wow, I get to like sleep in. That's interesting, and then go to the grocery store every day because you can only get 2 of certain things, and I'm trying to get stuff from my parents and for me. And yeah, that part is just kind of cool, and just being out in the world, which I don't do that. I work at my desk normally like 12 and 14 hours a day. So to be out and about with the world and smiling and sometimes saying underneath my this, I'm smiling under here, so I have lipstick on and I don't want to get it on my mask right now, but my mom and I are making masks and stuff. And so it's just kind of a cool opportunity right now. Getting a new job. So I got a job. I got 2 jobs. I decided not to take one job. And the other job I am taking, which is in the grocery industry, and it's for a third-party company that goes in to grocery stores and then rearranges the shelves to that grocery store's, liking, whatever it is that they wanted us to do. And yeah, we rearrange it, and then the grocery store personnel comes in and fills in the empty spaces. Well, there's nothing to rearrange right now. So my job, which was supposed to have started on Wednesday, hasn't started yet. But I have not allowed myself to freak out about that. I'm bummed because I really am looking forward to doing it, but I am seeing how I'm using my time in ways that are making me really just grateful just to be alive. And that's another part of this, that I feel just grateful every minute that I'm alive. It's just, it does make us prioritize like that, which is that spirit family thing. But let me just pop into the roommate part. So here I am create a rental agreement with my new roommate who's coming in. So I put in this paragraph in the rental agreement that says, the coronavirus has changed our lives for quite a while into the future. In signing this, we jointly agree to stay conscious of keeping each other safe. Tenant agrees. Tenant would be him, and then I'm the primary leaseholder. So tenant agrees to contribute to the maybe mundane but best we can do measures to maintain a healthy living space, bleach, wiping countertops, doorknobs, and other potentially compromised items and surfaces, hand washing 20 seconds minimum to actually kill the virus, and doing the best we can to follow CDC and other health official advice. Then I got to this part where normally I'm telling my roommate, of course we can have overnight guests. Come on now. Congrats to you and congrats to me if that happens. But no more than 2 nights in a row with that same person, unless there's, some consent on my part. And I promise, in advance that I would give them the same courtesy to let them know about this person. So this is almost TMI, huh? But you know what? Be real with it. I want to protect my home. And so, or in this case, since I'm now got a roommate, our home. And so I want to make sure that we are qualifying the folks who are coming in, right? So I wrote this part in here and I'm like, normally this is how it goes. But in this case, for the time being, we have to temper this until America can make testing available to us. We don't know who has the virus. We don't know who has it. Promise to revisit this as needed regarding the guests and maybe take it on a per case basis. And it's a pledge to be vigilant in mind and actions to stay healthy. So that's what I put in there. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this person going to think I am just so excessive and an alarmist and an extremist? And I need that to be okay if that's what he thinks. And whatever, he was cool. He's like, I'll be over with the signed thing and deposit and stuff tomorrow. Like, right on. So that was good. But yeah, I thought I would share that. Some of this stuff, like it's the thing where, right now at this very moment, wearing a mask in most parts of America is not the commonplace thing. I definitely am seeing a change in just a few days. The first time that I wore it was like almost a week ago, and I felt that folks were looking at me funny. A friend of mine says, they were looking at you going, dang, should I do that too? I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't think about that. I was all feeling self-conscious and stuff, right? But so now nobody's even like looking at me. So I'm like, that's great. And then once in a while I see somebody else in a mask. And then if I see somebody in a cool fabric mask, I'm going to go up to them and I'm going to go, mine is cooler than yours. And we're going to have that cute moment, My mom and I are making some masks. They're like, if they turn out right, I'll let you know. But we're having fun with that. Anyway, I am enjoying being able to spend some time with my family. I learned something today, which is going to change my procedure since I am going into grocery stores and stuff like that. I am bleaching and all of that stuff, but I learned that the coronavirus sticks to hair and fabric. And so it's almost like we need to disrobe in the garage before going in through the kitchen door kind of thing, change clothes, definitely shower, and, rinse out, get some soap actually in the hair because it doesn't like soap. It like melts and dissolves to soap damn near. It becomes ineffective. I'm talking about the COVID virus. So that is that. And yeah, spirit family, right. So intermittently throughout this, there's heavy stuff that I got to do. Dealing with the city of Los Angeles is wonderfully, they're offering some interest-free loans, operating capital to small business owners. So I just began the process of that today, filling out their application. I got to go to the bank. I got to get 3 months of bank statements and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of a process, but it's just it's something we got to go through. And I noticed that I'm not feeling the anxiety that I would have. Otherwise, I think I would have just anticipated. I was anticipating this to be just such an anxiety-ridden moment that I didn't think I was going to make it. But there are so many things that are coming into play that are making it so that I am having a more peaceful time right now. I'm almost uncomfortable to say that I'm almost having a good time right now. And I want to have a good time right now. I slept in today. It was awesome. I dug that. And now I'm going to go shop for my parents and whatnot. But if not for these folks who are my love anchors, they're not related to me, but they are my love anchors. One of them is Tony, this guy here. Who I write about in my book, Have We Met? How to Identify Your Reincarnated Loved Ones. And oh my gosh, I don't think I would be as smiley right now and as at peace if not for the interaction between me and these people, and how we are supporting each other in our journey through this chapter. So I guess I'm saying that to say to you, golly gee willikers, pay attention to your spirit family and check out my class. I have a spirit family course. I hadn't been talking about it. I keep doing it, and I'm so happy that I'm doing it. I'm doing it tomorrow, Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and 1 p.m. Same Pacific Standard Time. I'm not leaving the region, but anyway, check out my website. And if you want to log in, it's just an hour, and it's really awesome. It has you really look around and see who's around you. And I believe that in times of crisis like this, our spirit family pops up, and we learn who they are. We learn who more of them are. And we also have very, very life pivotal moments with them in chapters just like this. So I thank you for checking in and being supportive to me in my journey. And I hope that, I don't know, anything I've said is helpful to somebody else. All right. Have a great day, and stay healthy. Yeah. Leafy greens.